The program, and we welcome back to our desk good friend of ours. Oh yes, it is time to smile pretty, smile bright, because it's time for some great smiles. And Dr. Steffany Mohan is here from Plaza Dental. How are you?
Well, I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good, and more people are making their way towards your place.
Oh,
because they like your personality. How about that?
Thank you.
Now that's one of.
It's a really bad way to choose a dentist.
No, I was to say, because
not really.
Some people get along, with their dentist famously.
So, just in business in general, there's really three ways that people sort of choose. It's like a broad overview. They choose somebody that they feel like they know, they choose somebody that they like, and they choose somebody that they think they can trust. So, that's general, like across any business. So, you guys, they feel like they know you, they like you, they trust you.
It doesn't always work out for
It doesn't.
Yeah, they don't like Jason or me. They like Jackie. They don't like us.
Well, Jackie's easy to like and trust.
But seriously, if you're stuck in a chair with your pie hole open for a half hour, you want to like the person who's there.
You should want to like the person that's there.
Yeah.
Yes, that sort of makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do use. You spend either a lot of quality time with your hygienist or your dentist or both, right?
Right.
So, and if you're spending quality time with somebody, you want to make it count.
Right.
So let's say you're checking out a dentist because you're wanting to get involved. We talked about how important it is to get your teeth checked on a regular basis.
Right.
At least your cleanings twice a month. Just had mine yesterday, so I'm looking.
So you're all beautiful and pretty.
Twice a month.
Twice a year.
Twice a year.
Jackie
That's what happens when you watch David Letterman. You
Jackie gets hers done a little more often.
That's right. I do.
Twice a month.
I do love my mouth, so
She eats taffy before bed every night. Doesn't brush her teeth.
Right. If that is the case, you should go twice a month.
No. So twice a year, you at least want to do that for your minimum.
Yes.
But we always talk about great things on our Wellness Wednesday of things you should do to have a great smile. But let's say you are checking out a dentist. You hear about a place. What are things you should be asking them or looking for to make sure you found the right place?
Well, there's lots of things. What would you look for? You'd look for a nice facility. You'd look for, friendly people that feel like they want to be helpful.
Right.
I think that's one of the things. You call a lot of places. I don't know if this happens to you, but I call places and they just don't sound like they want to help me.
Right.
Okay. Like that be an instant
Which is
indicator.
very strange.
Right.
Yes, like sort of a. I don't really like my job, so if you never come in, it's fine with me.
Yeah, a warning flag should be risen when you call up and say, "Hey, I got a toothache. Can you get me in? This afternoon."
Next week.
And you hear, "Okay, let me look." That would be a sign.
You just ruined my day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So no, people that want to help you, people that want to get to know you and take an interest in you, and we find we're a little bit of a bigger office, and so we have 5 dentists, and so we try to put patients with people that we think that they'll really connect with and that they'll really like, and sometimes that doesn't happen the first time, and so then we encourage people to meet somebody else or meet a couple more people.
I'm glad you said that. What would you do in that situation? Because a lot of times you don't want to offend somebody because a dentist is working on you. And you go,
in our
I'm really
office,
not
you would
digging
just
this person.
ask. And I will, and of course I'm a little bit biased, but I think there are a bunch of really nice. A lot of people want to connect with one dentist, but what happens if that dentist is out of town when you have a problem? So I think there are a lot of really nice advantages to having multiple dentists in one practice. We always have somebody on call for the weekends and for the holidays and that kind of thing. So people break teeth and have massive toothaches over the weekends. It seems like more often over the weekends and holidays. Right. And I've had calls on Christmas before, and people when they need something, they really need something.
Oh, and the pain can be really bad.
It can be really bad.
Now,
yeah. So I see that as an advantage of having multiple. Does that mean that you shouldn't choose somebody that just because they're single? No, or solo? No, but it does make a difference when you need something. I always tell people, I know a lot of people don't like dentists, but when you need one, you really need one.
Right.
So you want to be like at least a little tight with somebody.
They could be your best friend.
When you need some, they could be your best friend at some point. So I had a call from a friend the other night. Her son had an accident and broke one of his front teeth, and so it happens, and it really is important to have at least some kind of a relationship when that happens. So
no, but your place has somebody on call
all the time. Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah, all the time. So.
And I think it's also important to create a comfortable environment. Like a lot of people aren't like, "Yay, I'm going to the dentist today," but
it shouldn't look like they remodeled last in 1970.
Right.
That they actually take some pride in the facility and that they want to make it a comfortable place for you.
But going above and beyond, like maybe setting a music or having the warm neck wrap.
We have Pandora in all of our rooms, so you get to choose. So you'll hear. It's funny if you go through our office. So one room is playing country and one room is playing like hip hop and one room is playing
Really?
jazz or classical or something like that. So we just use whatever music people like, which is kind of nice.
Oh, that's I've never heard of that.
Yeah. It used to be that we'd pipe classical music in because that didn't offend anybody necessarily, but now everybody gets to pick what they want.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so simple little
things like that that can
little
really
things.
affect your environment and how you feel when you're sitting there.
I mean, okay, so the story for me is in how we created the practice that we have is that I realized a long time ago, and it was very difficult for me that I got into a profession that people didn't like me, and they did it, and it didn't occur to me that that's what I was doing, is I was joining a way to be hated. And so what we did is we took these little things and we added them up to be something that made it a more comfortable experience.
Right.
And we recognized that people are very fearful for good reason, not because they're chicken, not because it is scary for a a lot of people.
It's because you have needles that are this long.
Well, and you're kind of in a vulnerable state, like you're relaxing, your mouth's open.
See, that's the perception.
Yeah.
So, I mean, taking something like that and trying to make it a lot more comfortable and just really explaining to people, a really good dentist will explain to people as they go along what's going on so they're comfortable with what's going on.
Another great dentist is someone that also wants to give back to the community, and you're doing something wonderful with us that we're very appreciative of, and that's helping out with a smile makeover. So we had people watch, listen, and win with our Great Day Morning Show program. We had a song about smiles that you needed to listen for every single hour, basically this past month.
Yep.
And you did your entries as well as uploading a picture of your smile. So we wanted you guys just kind of look around, read the story, see the images, and if you picked out the correct song, to decide who deserves a smile makeover.
So this was very hard. It was really hard because we wanted to help everybody and we wanted to do, so many nice things for so many people. And some of the entries that we got, there are so many people out there taking care of the world. I mean, they're taking care of so many people and they're doing so many nice things, and we got some really amazing entries. So we couldn't pick just one. We just couldn't. I mean, there was no way that we could pick just one. So we picked 5 finalists. So this is kind of exciting.
This is cool.
This is amazing.
So here are the names of the 5 finalists. We want to invite those people to our office. We're going to, talk to them, take care of at least kind of preliminary exams and diagnoses, and then kind of go from there. So we're going to try, if we can, to help all 5, but at this point it's going to still be like we'll probably pick a winner from the 5.
All right, so Susie, Julie, Brian, Pamela, and Brenda Lee.
Congratulations. We're going to help you have a great smile. Courtesy of Plaza Dental Group and Steffany Mohan.
It was a wonderful process, but it was really hard.
Yeah, I bet.
So yeah.
So all 5 of those people are smiling now.
And there are probably about 15 more that we could have chosen. So
that is great.
Yeah.
Well, tell everybody where your place is located too.
Yeah, we're on Jordan Creek Parkway. I always tell people we're next to Culver's. That sort of rings a bell.
Yeah, so go get your teeth cleaned and go get some custard.
Yeah, exactly. So our website is gmsmiles.com.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. It's 9:20. You're watching Great Day Live on KCWI.